Shabbat Shalom, brethren. I come before you in the name of our Most High Father Ahaya, His beloved Son Yeshaya HaMashiach, and the Ruach HaKodesh, the Mother Maria, our Holy Spirit. I am Priestess Davida Tia, and welcome to my channel, one of 99. Just coming before you to bring a word in regards to Pharmakia and a little bit of the history on it. That will probably be one of those, it's going to be one of those kind of videos, that one of those things that make you go, I believe it's going to give you some opportunity to ponder and think about some things. And, before I begin, I just want to give all praise to the Most High, Ahaya. Also, to his beloved Son, Yeshaya, our HaMashiach and coming King, and the Ruach HaKodesh, our Mother Maria, the Holy Spirit. Say a little prayer before I begin. Father, I thank you for allowing me to come before my brethren and the people who need to hear this. I pray that it will reach one and teach one. I ask that you just use me as a vessel, Father. Mother Maria, Ruach HaKodesh, just move through me and just help me to speak the words that I have written down and bring the message to the people that need to hear it. Your beloved Son, Father Ahaya, Yeshaya HaMashiach, I thank you for being present with me today. As you are always with me, I thank you. And again, Mother Maria, use me as a vessel to bring this knowledge forth. And I pray that it blesses someone. Amen. Okay, so a lot of times I write things out, guys. So I did write this out. I've been working on it for some time. And, I waited for Father to give me the green light to release the information. And so here we go. Okay, so the Lord gave me a word to speak regarding how the V in all medicines came to be. In one of the hidden books, the Book of Enoch, speaks of times when the fallen ones, that is the fallen angels, had desires to be with the daughters of man. And to digress for a second, if you are familiar with who Enoch is, or if you aren't familiar with who he is, he was Noah's great-grandfather. And how you can find the Book of Enoch on your app store, or you can find it on Amazon Books, or just Google Book of Enoch, and you'll be able to locate it that way as well. Okay, so to continue, the fallen ones, that is the fallen angels, some had specific assignments to show man all sorts of abominable things that went against the Father. Okay? Specifically regarding a demon named Amazarach. He taught all the diviners of roots, and that's in Enoch chapter 9, verse 3. Excuse me, chapter 8, verse 3. And armors taught of sorcery, and that's Enoch 8, verse 4. So looking at the word root, okay? Modern medicine was derived from roots found here on earth. Ezekiel 47:2. And on the banks on both sides of the river, there will grow all kinds of trees for food. Their leaves will not wither, nor their fruit fail, but they will bear fresh fruit every month, because their waters they issue out of the sanctuary, and the fruit thereof shall be for meat. and the leaf thereof shall be for medicine. Ah, you heard that? Hope you caught that. The leaf there of the trees will be for medicine. So we have fruit to eat and survive. Of course, the waters that issued were for drinking. And then we have the leaves on the trees that were for medicine, right? So Father put all that stuff down here. He gave provisions, like in the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve. He gave them everything they needed except one tree. Do not eat from the tree of knowledge, for you will surely die. Now, the whole thing behind that, and I'm digressing, I'm getting off topic a little bit, is that if you're not understanding what that meant, he wasn't talking about mainly a physical death. He was talking about spiritual death. Specifically, your soul. You'll die and be damned to hell forever. There's no redemption. And he knew this, and he made provisions for them and told them, look, just eat all the fruit around you. He didn't mention anything about eating animals. The animals were our friends or their friends in the Garden of Eden. I'm sure that the lions and tigers and bears walked with Adam and Eve, and they were their friends. They were not meant to be food. I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so again, Father made provisions for us to heal ourselves, and that's from what he created. Now, the man called Hippocrates, he is known as the father of medicine. According to a website, and I'll post that in the comments for you to get further information about him. Hippocrates used berries, all of the plants of the genus Juniperus to reduce pain and chills after childbirth. Now, of course, we remember in the book of Genesis that Father cursed Eve with pain in childbirth because she ate from the tree of life. And that's why we as women have pain in childbirth. So Hippocrates created some medicine that would reduce the pain in childbirth. Pretty cool, right? Okay. And it's on he also created medication for hysteria during childbirth. You know, everybody, all the screaming and hollering that you do when you're having a baby. He created medicine for that. Sure wish I knew what that was today. Oh, that's right. It's called an epidural. It doesn't completely kill the pain, but it helps. And of course, you start screaming and hollering again later when it's time to deliver the child. So, temporary fix, but nonetheless, it was a fix. Okay, so I selected this passage because it says that he used berries and plants. Things that Father gave us. I am not saying that all medicine is bad, but doesn't it make you wonder? All those chemicals that are used to make medication, do they have any plant-based foundation with all the medication that they making now? Okay. And do they have any plant-based foundation to create them? Some do, because I know that penicillin was grown from, I believe it's fungus. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. I have to research that further. And if I find out more details. They grow it in a petri dish, and then fungus was, it turned into whatever it turned into, and then they were able to make penicillin, which cured a lot of diseases that required you to take an antibiotic. It was like one of the first antibiotics that was ever created. I'm no scientist, but this is just general knowledge that I have about these things. Okay, so getting back to what I was saying. So again, do these medications that they're making today have a plant-based foundation to create them? That's something to ponder and think about. And even possibly do research. Per the book of Enoch, the fallen angels thought, man of all manner, they thought about all manner of evil. It says, a Mazarek taught all the sorcerers and diviners of roots, the dividers of roots. So the fallen showed man how to corrupt what God, Ahia, gave us naturally. He didn't say anything about dividing the roots. Now, he just said that the plants were there, the leaves from the trees were there to heal us. So I imagine that during that time, if because say you got a little tummy ache or something, and you just went and grabbed a leaf off a tree and you ate it. Instant relief. No pills, no shots. Just a little tiny leaf or a big leaf. And I'm sure that Father gave them instruction on which leaves to use and what they were for. So, again, it says the dividers of roots. A Mazarek taught all the sorcerers and dividers of roots. That's Enoch 8:3. Okay. So if the original root is corrupt, what do you think the V is? Words to ponder. Words to ponder. I'm going to end here. I don't believe I need to elaborate further. Take everything to Father. If you receive further revelation on this, please reach out to me. All praise to the Most High, Father Ahia, and his beloved Son Yeshaya. And I give him glory, honor, majesty, dominion, and power for allowing me to come before you. I know it wasn't a lot, but it's like I said, I just wanted to give you some things to think about before you decide to take this. Okay? What is in it and what are you putting in your body by doing it? That was the bottom line for me giving this information. I'm laying a groundwork so that people will start thinking about it. And I did previously do a message on this because Father told me to tell his children that it is an abomination and it is not from him. I thank you for taking the time to listen. I hope it blesses you. I hope it makes you think. I hope that you reconsider if you're deciding on doing this. Okay? All praise to the Most High, Ahia, and his beloved Son, Yeshaya. I thank you. Shalom.